What's going on, you guys? This is New York Adventure in 1994 here, and today's Monday, March 16, 2020. And this is my first day out of school from the coronavirus. And I'm not going back for the next 2 weeks, but I wanted to make this video because for the last several months I've been thinking that my October Disney trip of 2019 was actually predicted in this video I made like May of 2018. Yeah, I'm not really trying to bring up dead retailers, but there was this video of us passing by the Metro Mall with the abandoned Toys R Us in it. And we were on our way back home from my New York City area's grandfather's birthday. And this was actually his last birthday on Earth. That's a sad story, but it's true. We were like coming back from his last birthday ever. And we never knew it was gonna be his last, but last year we were like talking about this trip that we would do in October the following year, of us going to Florida during the Halloween time. We actually weren't even talking about going to Disney. We were talking about going to Universal Halloween Horror Nights in October 2019, but we would still stay in a Disney resort. Going going to Orlando during the Halloween time was like an idea we had since September 2017, when I just started 11th grade. Like in 2 years we would do that after we get through the July 2018 Disney trip. Because we were gonna wait 2 years because we had another trip booked, and we were supposed to go to Pennsylvania for 3 days. We had a 3-day trip planned in Pennsylvania, which was like my biggest trip in Pennsylvania ever. Where I would go to Great Wolf Lodge, then Pittsburgh. And it was the same vacation my brothers dropped out of once they left Great Wolf Lodge, and they decided to go back to New York with my cousin that year. And it was just me and my parents going to Pittsburgh. It's like how in McJuggernuggets for 2 years it was only Jesse that went to North Carolina with his parents. This story is like identical to McJuggernuggets for 2 years. That it was only Jesse that went to North Carolina with both of his parents. And Jeffrey just stayed home. I forgot the reason why he stayed behind, but when they were working on the series, it was like something went wrong with the Kung Fu video, and Jeffrey like rage quit the whole thing. And he was like, well, I'm not going. That was like his answer to Jesse and Uncle Larry about him going. He was like, fine, I'm not going. He was like getting all worked up over a stupid Kung Fu video. I thought it was just ridiculous of how he was acting. it used to be back when Jeffrey used to be like really bad to his brother. And he would like throw him under a bus to his dad and like telling his dad over little things he's doing. I'm going to show you guys the video now of what this video is really about. You can hear us talking in the car about going to Florida next year. The next year in 2019. Roll film. Now it's time to roll the film.
The guy's running across the street.
There's the Metro Mall where Toys R Us was.
Hey Dad.
Yep.
Next year, if we do go to Universal, is it gonna be 8 days only? 4 days at Universal and 4 days
It'll
at?
just be a week.
Okay.
Here we go.
And I was just talking to Mommy about it. If we do go, maybe we'll go in, like during the Halloween stuff.
There, he said
Halloween
it.
Horror Nights?
Yeah.
Really? This got me more excited.
There's
We'll see.
Kmart.
Disney has cool stuff on.
No, we gotta go this year then because Stranger
Yeah, we
Things.
did Disney also.
What?
We're not going this year,
I know.
Christian.
Oh.
We're not going this October. It would be
Next time.
2019.
Again, he said it. Just itchy. Again, he said it. 2019. Because we had a Disney trip planned around that time. As I was leaving 11th grade. And this was like 2 years later of the aftermath of us going in May. In 2016. Back when the Psycho series was a thing. But hey, the Psycho series is now in my hands. From now on. That series is gonna stay with me from now on. Because that's Psycho Dad's channel now. And there, the future is predicted in that video of what's gonna happen the next year in 2019 when the fall comes around. We were actually gonna leave like the last week of September, but when we were booking the flight in February of 2019, my dad said we were leaving October 8th. It was October 8th, and we were gonna stay till the 17th, but you know the whole story about the flight getting canceled, so we left the next morning and go to Boston instead of JFK, and then Boston to LaGuardia. And Christian said we have to go this year. Like in October 2018 when we were just getting back from Disney 3 months before. I mean, it's also good to get settled in your house after a long trip. Because we were in Disney for like almost 12 days that trip. And that's how long my spring break was in 2019. That I was actually off from Thursday to the next Monday. So I was off from April 18th to the 29th. That was how long my trip was at Disney in 2018. I left from a Thursday to a Monday. That's one big coincidence. But despite what was said in that video of us passing by the Metro Mall, I wasn't going to spit out any secrets until September, so everyone could hear it. The first person I ever told was Superstar Shay 1986 Productions. The first person I ever told was Superstar Shay 1986 Productions in June, like 4 months before I left, and I was just giving him a heads up that I didn't want him to expect me leaving in July that year. I just want him to have a heads up in June, because I really don't want him to think like I'm just not going to Disney. It's something I want to tell him no matter what. No matter what was said in that video, I want to hide it from everyone else. But I could most likely trust Superstar Shay 1986. And I started telling everyone else that I knew in like September. That's why I like commented on his first video whenever I'm going away, so no one gets jealous of me, and then I begin a whole jealousy war. And my friends would be like mad at me for those who can't control their anger. And I don't have to put up with that right now. Especially now, because I'm dealing with enough as it is right now because of the coronavirus. But I assume it will go down eventually. I'm giving it till April. But right now on my channel, I just wanted to change my Lucky the Leprechaun profile picture because I was getting bored with it, and it's not going to be so happy of a St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. And baseball is delayed, and everything else is just delayed or canceled or postponed. So for now, I have Kimmy Finster as my profile picture on YouTube for right now. So that's how the future was predicted in my video. So I guess that's it. Bye.